faded up. Can you hear me now? Yeah. I just want to come out and say thank you so much, all of you, for coming, because some of you would have come from a long way. First of all, has anyone been before to the show? You have? That's keen. That's very keen. Third time? Right, you've heard this before. Has anybody come from further away than London? Yes? Where? Guildford? Okay, you might not win. Anyone further? Yes, at the back. Glasgow. Where? Carnoustie, which is actually further away than Glasgow, isn't it? Yes. Anyone from further away than Carnoustie? Where? What are you saying?
Melbourne, but
Melbourne? Game over, thank you.
You live in London.
You live in London, yes, but you can just stop with Melbourne. You didn't win anything, to be honest. But anyway, thank you so much. The show is live, as you know, for 90 minutes, but it gets repeated various times. You can see yourselves on camera. I'm going to walk on from that side through, I think, a ton of people, which will be lovely. We'll be nice and friendly. And when I come out to do that opening bit, you pretend that you've never seen me before. and you're riotously happy to see me. And when the guests come on, obviously there'll be times when they say things that are funny, and it really helps if you guffaw loudly. Even if you're not sure whether they're being funny or not, just give a little giggle. That's fine. And there'll be moments that are quite serious. And I think even then, the energy of the audience is absolutely crucial to making a good show. So you'll find yourselves, and for example, we had Joey Barton last week. Did anyone see last week's show? Yeah. Joey Barton was extraordinary because generally lots of people hate the man and some people love the man. He was incredibly honest about the time that he'd spent in jail, about all the things he'd done wrong. And you could feel it in the studio and it transmitted on air that everybody was listening really intently. So your energy is crucial. And it's 90 minutes, so think that this is your football match. So keep moving. And the other thing I'd say is move positions. If you're in a spotlight, move at some point and swap with someone who's not, because it can get, I find it quite intense in the spotlight, so just think of that and give us, an in-out breaks, chat to each other, make friends, because that's important too, because you've all come to see the same thing, you're all having sort of the same experience, so make friends as well, because that's, I'm sorry, I'm just itching out my trust. And then at the end, in the last section, in section 4, which you know because you've been 3 times before, I come down into the audience and I ask you for some questions. And hopefully you've got, maybe it would be lovely if I can leave enough time. He's got a good question, has he? No, she has. Is it for Boris? Is it for Boris? You like Boris? Is that going to be your question? Boris, I love you. But we'll make sure we try and get 3. I would love to get 3 questions in, and ideally they'd be questions for Maggie, for Judy, and for Boris, so we try and get them all in. But obviously that can be very dependent on time. Last week we had a lovely person in the audience who just asked a really incredibly long question, which meant I couldn't get anyone else in. It was very good questions, but it was very, very long. So think about the questions and make them short and snappy would be fantastic. And apart from that, this is Dave, my floor manager, who's going to move you around. Oh yeah, there's another bit. Boris and I, it's very stupid, we're going to play tennis against each other. I have my shoes with me, which actually I must remember to bring out. They're in my room, and Gav's got the cards, but hopefully he knows what they are, so I'll switch to tennis shoes for that, because I have learned by yes, from trying to play basketball, it feels like it's not good. And that'll be over there. That area behind becomes anything we want it to be. I think I've been sporting terms, obviously. Not anything, not a bed. But it's going to be tennis court today, and we're going to play this thing called Boom Boom Balloon, which is a game that Judy's invented, so she'll be coaching me and Boris in playing that, which should be fun. Yes, we can do our progress. Now I have to do a little bit of work, which basically involves reading out loud and making sure my top doesn't come down. Right, this is for next week's show, in case you want to come back again.
Nice guys. Okay. For this point, thank you.
Have I got any lippy left on, or do they eat it? No? What? You're cute. Okay, no, I don't. I've got an injury, by the way. I'm carrying an injury.
Don't.
So peeling carrots last night, and I peeled half my finger off. It was disgusting, actually. Bled a lot. For ages. He says to my ear, for how long? For ages, and he ends yeah.
Okay, nice and quiet, please. 3.
On my show this week, 5-time Olympic gold medalist Ian Thorpe, England footballing legend Michael Owen, and champion jockey. She's not champion jockey. She was champion apprentice jockey. Why don't we say leading jockey? Leading jockey, Haley Turner. Otherwise it's technically incorrect. Hang on, and again. On my show this week, 5-time Olympic gold medalist Ian Thorpe, England footballing legend Michael Owen and leading jockey Hayley Turner. That's the Clare Show, Thursday night at 8 on BT Sport.